if this idea turns out to be super successful, this is probably going to be the most craziest thing I've ever done until I do the animation skits and also my eventual show. What's up, you guys? This is the voice of YouTube's very own Shadow and Sonic the Hedgehog here, coming at you with a announcement. Now, right now on my community tab, I have it to where you guys can vote, and it's to where I am thinking about doing probably the most ambitious. Now, as far as I'm aware, I'm not sure anyone has done this. I have an idea to dub all issues of the Archie Sonic the Hedgehog comics. And that includes the era of the comics I'm not a particular fan of, even though I haven't read them, to where they rebooted it and it became more in line with the games. Due to a certain someone being a greedy butthole. So, what made me have this idea was I was going through memory lane when I would read the Archie comics. And, the cool thing about the Archie comics was they kept the Sonic Saturday morning cartoon characters around. But they also brought in the games. They brought in other parts of the Sonic expanded lore. Like, there is one time we actually saw like Sonic Underground, Sonic, Manic, and Sonia, which that was cool. And they also brought in some new characters as well that became fan favorites, like Scourge the Hedgehog, Fiona the Fox. They even gave Nicole her own body. They created a love interest for Knuckles. And, Sonic and Knuckles eventually had kids, so did Tails. It was this pretty cool thing. And, I've never been the type to completely hate on something because of one person. Because there were other people working on the Archie comics. But I decided to do this because A, why not? I voice Scourge. B, it would be a way for me to start learning how to do auditions and all that. Which, stay tuned for later on in this video. I will be talking more about that. And, and as a big Sonic fan, I want to keep the Archie comics alive because they're never going to do any other reprints of the comics, unfortunately. Because Ken Penders owns the copyright to all his characters, including Scourge, which I don't understand that one freaking bit. You copyright, you own a alternative version of Sonic. That's really going to work out well if he decides to put out a rival comic to IDW Sonic Comics about Scourge, because Sega's going to be knocking. And to be honest, it was a missed opportunity for both parties that, honestly, they could have brought those characters into the games, and it would have been cool. Like, imagine Sonic Forces. We had the reappearance of, like, Sally Acorn, Bunny Rabbit, Antoine D. Corlett, like, actually canonized in the game universe. That would have been cool. Yes, I ship Sonic. I will fully admit that. But I also like Sonic XL as well. So it would have been cool to see that interaction and who they would get to voice. And it would have been cool if they brought Scourge in. If, like, obviously Roger Craig Smith is no longer voicing Sonic. It would have been cool to see if he would have voiced Scourge and how he would have done it. Because how I voiced Scourge was I use my Sonic voice, but I kind of lower the tone and I put a little bit of rasp to it. Instead of just using my typical Sonic voice. But so pretty much, my plan is once again is to dub every single issue of the Archie Sonic comics. Now this is ambitious, yes, and I don't know if I'm gonna have a problem with copyright. I hope not, because the freaking comics no longer is going. Like Archie no longer has the rights. So I'm gonna take a big chance with this, and I'm gonna do it because it's me showing my love for this comic line. And what's gonna be cool is I'm gonna have to come up with a different voice for Sonic when he's in his more adventurous Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic 70 cartoon look, because they started out with that look for him, and Robotnik started out with his Sonic 70 cartoon look. And what was ballsy was they actually killed off Robotnik in the Archie comics, and then brought in Eggman as a completely different character from another universe to where Robotnik was successful in killing Sonic and his friends. That's ballsy as heck. So, auditions. I'm going to be most likely auditioning. I'm going to be auditioning all the characters, except for obviously the characters I'll be, like Sonic and Shadow. And Scourge, of course. But every other character is open. Probably except for Bunny Rabbit. I probably will give that role to my girlfriend. I know, right? Imagine doing the series and not letting people have a chance to go for Sonic Shadow. It's because I will be honest, I'm a bit selfish with that, but it is my series. I call the shots. So, yeah. So pretty much every character except for those four, and unless she ends up wanting to voice Sally and ends up working on voice, then there's a 50-50 chance that my girlfriend will also be Sally Acorn. So pretty much all the other characters are open. I will most likely do it in my server, which right now I'm kind of finishing from action from my server. I'm taking a break. I'm not going to get into that, but I will have a separate tab, a separate voice chat for the auditions. I will also have it to where I'm not going to do it exactly like the Phantom Chaos, where you put emotes. I probably will most likely just have a dedicated tab to who's going to be voicing who, or just make it to where you just jump into voice chat and you tell me who you're going for, and then I will pick out whoever does the best voice, who's going to be the understudy is, and like there's certain voices that you're going to need to do an accent for. For like Antoine de Corlett, you're going to need to do a French accent. And I know, and I know what everyone's thinking. Well, couldn't I get people that already have the roles from the Phantom of Chaos to also do this as well? Well, this has nothing to do with the Phantom of Chaos. This is my series. It's not the Phantom of Chaos. And I think I have already explained that. Just because Slash makes a solo album, does that automatically mean that Guns N' Roses gets to, has dibs on playing those songs live? That's what I mean. This is my series. If any people from the Phantom Chaos wants to audition, I mean, hey, I'll definitely. I'm not going to say no, but I'm not going to automatically give them the roles either. And I know that seems really hypocritical because I just said I'm taking Sonic, Shadow, and Scourge and Bunny Rabbit for Mizuki. It's just said. I know Sonic Shadow and Scourges presented so well. I've been voicing for a while. It's very hard for me to give those voices up. Now, does that mean that you guys can't audition for possibly being one of my understudies if I am not going to be available for a dub? Sure. I might allow people to audition for them that way. But other than that, no. I'm never giving up those roles. That's just how I am. It might be selfish or not. So, I'm hoping this series will either be every week or pretty much every 2 weeks. I'm leaning more closer to every 2 weeks because I'm going to need to get all the voices back. And when I mean my editor, aka my girlfriend, aka one of the potential voice actresses of the show, to pretty much edit it together and all that, because this is pretty ambitious, because those comics are pretty long. And, you know, as well as working on my other videos and her videos and all that, the fact that she wants to help me out with this is really amazing. Because like I said, this idea just came to me today, and if it does well, I do plan on dubbing not just the IDW Sonic comics, the current Sonic comics, but also the very interesting, notorious Fleet Ray UK's Sonic comic. Now, that comic is going to be interesting because the characters are totally different. Sonic is a bit of a douche to Tails. Super Sonic is a crazy psychopath. And Amy doesn't have no crush on Sonic. So that's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting to dub that. So, yeah. That's it for this announcement. If you all want to know more, just comment down below your questions. And I will, when I get ready for the auditions, I will most likely will be making a separate video, and I will be posting my Discord link so that you all can join. And the Discord link is only for people that will be joining. And I might even, who knows, I might make even a separate Discord for it. So, with that said, I hope you all are getting hyped for this. I know I am. Definitely make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and hit that bell button to know when all my uploads go live. And as always, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.